Hi everyone, I'm Lorenzo, and in this video I'm going to talk about boxing games for the Sony PSP. In Fight Night Round 3, the first thing I have to tell you about the game is that it's not a port. It's a game made specifically for the PSP. The controls are a little bit awkward at first, but once you get used to them, they are pretty okay. You will have time to get used to them as the AI isn't one of the brightest. It throws punches in a pattern. Once you get the pattern right, you know when to parry and strike your opponent. There are many familiar faces in the game, with boxers like Muhammad Ali, and beside the popular faces, you can create your own boxer too. And you can give your boxer special abilities by modifying the intro. For example, music will increase your heart rating, special effects will allow you to get up from what should have been a knockout, and the girls increase your stamina. Don't ask me who thought of this correlation. Also, in addition to your abilities, you can buy aesthetics like gloves and mouth guards. As for game modes, you get exhibition matches, career, where you start from the bottom and get to the pros, rival challenges mode, which is similar to Aspen Classic Fights in the console version of Round 3, where you recreate some of the most known boxing matches in history. And you get My History mode, where you get character specific challenges like avoid being hit, or throw this many punches, or taunt your opponent so many times. Also, while fighting, the details are pretty good. I mean, you see their skin discolor, their bruises, streams of blood in their noses. It gets the details pretty good for a PSP game. Rocky Balboa is a decent boxing game. The controls are again kind of hard to master, but once you manage to get them right, well, it's an okay experience. Sometimes it gets frustrating, especially because of the power-up system that lets you land punches like a madman and knock down your opponent from 4 punches. Sounds good, but the opponents have the same anger rush mode too. And once you get a taste of that medicine, it's not fun anymore. But the game gets the content right. You get 18 rings to fight in, and the game reproduces 20 fights from all 6 movies. So if you are a fan of the series, try out the game. It's not amazing and doesn't really hook you, but it's a decent boxing game. Hajime no Ippo is a Japanese anime. The game is hard to master in the controls department, but once you get the hang of it, the game is pretty straightforward. Some controls aren't that great of an idea. For example, moving the character with the D-pad makes the character look stiff sometimes, and the animations aren't that great either. Many times the body parts of a character mold into his torso, or similar stuff happens. Aside the story mode, you also have an arcade and customize mode to create special boxers and put them in the ring in exhibition matches against the computer or in ad hoc. And you can get multiple characters from the anime and you can unlock costumes for them. In short, if you are a fan of the anime, you can try it. But in rest, it's a decent to average boxing game. And the last one, Boxer's Road, The Real, is made by the same game company as the last one. On the controls department, it's similar to the previous game. But I like the first person camera in this one. Reminds me a lot of Wii Sports, and that's a good thing. And somehow, even if the graphics aren't that amazing, the game manages to give you a nice atmosphere. It's a decent game again, that is worth checking out. Okay, so this was the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want, follow me on Twitch, Instagram or Discord. I'll have the links to those in the video description. Also, if you want to see another video of mine, just wait till I stop talking and there will be thumbnails of other videos I've made. Thanks for watching.